Hello and welcome to my channel. Hello beautiful people and community. So today's picker card is going to be about Easter. Just some small messages about Easter. From the end of March to April. So for those of you that doesn't celebrate Easter or excuse me, has a tradition, it could be that maybe you're taking some days off or you're doing just different things. So this is not tradition based, it's just more the energies of the days. So I have chosen like 3 piles here with different cards and also different Easter adornments. So here we can see also there's some lights with the carrots and got to put some light. And also the hair with the carrot, just waiting to give some energy, Easter energy. So first of all, the first pile. This is the Ace of Cups. And you have this beautiful flower. For pile 2, we have the Nine of Biscuits. This is the same as the Nine of Pentacles. And you've chosen the house with the chimney. So for pile 3, and this is interesting because we have the Empress and we also have a purple egg. So hope you're doing great and let's get started. So hello beautiful pile 1 and welcome. If you selected this Ace of Cups and this beautiful plant, which is quite interesting with this Ace of Cups. As you can see, this is a lot of happiness, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. As we can see here, this is kind of it is a cloud. So there's something from the divine or the universe or some type of helpers, if you believe in that, is giving you something big, something that is going to make your heart happy. We have also a rainbow, there's hope, happiness, abundance. As we can see also there are some lotus flowers because there are 2. And it's also about, tranquility, calmness. So maybe you're experiencing also that you're taking some days off, but there's also something happy or will make your heart happy that you don't see coming, but because it's not actually a person, it is a cloud. It could be maybe that after some difficult times, then something quite beautiful happen. And then we can see the bird also holding some type of pentacle, and the red cross is sometimes a symbol for health, and sometimes it's a symbol for a pharmacy. Like abroad, sometimes it's a green cross, sometimes it's a red cross. There's also the Red Cross also organization. So for some of you, it could be that maybe you're experiencing to have better health or more energy, and maybe there's also some support or help that is coming in that you wanted, but it is something that's going to make you happy. And with the flower here, and this also is significance about growth. So something kind of new that is also giving you growth or making you feel happy. So let's see. I'm going to put cards over here with a vase. So let's see. Like I mentioned, this is a mini Easter reading just for the energies of Easter. So I hope you're doing great, pile 1, and thanks for being here. Let's see. Okay, so we're starting. Let's see, one more card. Okay, let's see if I need to censor some cards here. Wow. With starting great, yes. The 3 of Swords in reverse. This is already kind of with the confirmation with the first card that you had. This is something, if it has been sad times like the clouds, the rainbow and happiness is coming here. So this could be everything, you know, from a breakup to stagnant times or sad times. So this is changing. So the first confirmation is very, you know, on point, very spot on. So let's see what is the next card that we had here. We have the King of Wands, the energy of the King of Wands. And then we have the Temperance, it's another major arcana, very nice. And then we have the Tower that came in reverse, and actually that this Tower came in reverse is good this time. So it sometimes it's good to have it reversed, sometimes it's good to have it on the right. So let's start. So the Three of Swords we already mentioned about. There is something that is beyond healed, there is some happiness. It could also be that maybe if you haven't feel well, maybe a little depressed or something, this is changing. With the King of Wands is the energy, fiery energy, such as Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. And Easter season is Aries season, because we're starting with Aries season when we're having Easter. So I'm getting something that is quite significant that has happened for some of you. For some of you, you are maybe, I'm getting that you're reconnecting with somebody. This could be maybe a friend that you had, were in good contact like back in the days. There is some time, I'm not talking about ex or something like a love relationship, but a good friend, a reliable friend that is coming back, or you're meeting this person suddenly, or this person is contacting you via text message or some type of social media, if you have that. Here with the strawberry, I can see that you had experienced good times together before, and I'm getting that this person is quite generous, quite wealthy, what at least now at the moment. And this reminds me about the candy cranes that we have for Christmas with the bells. So bells is, it could be also, you know, symbolism for, you know, Christmas, Easter and other different type of traditions or festives around the world. But this is also about, sometimes I'm hearing kind of the song Christmas and Jingle Bells, which is a happy song, but I'm getting more like an announcement, like communication, sound. So like I mentioned, it could be that you get a notification that this person is contacting you if you have a social media platform or text message. For some of you, I'm getting some type of friend request with this, you know, notification button that we have on different platforms. I'm getting that this person wants to revive the situations, experiences that you had before, because I'm also seeing ice cream, and we have the beach, the sand and a star. So this could be a childhood friend that maybe you lost contact or you moved, or I'm not getting anything bad, but it could be some time that you didn't have contact for many reasons. And as we can see with the energy of the King of Wands, this is somebody that, it doesn't have to be a masculine, but is taking approach, kind of taking action in a masculine way. And as we can see, this person is speaking, so there's communication. Another thing is, what I'm getting also is that this person has transformed a lot since you saw it the last time. We have also some type of, we have salamanders here, we have reptiles, we have also the lion. So like I mentioned, it could be that this person has strong fire signs in the birth chart, Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. But this is somebody that wants to connect, to have good times. Maybe you experienced that you went trips where you were kids together, fishing, camping or something is what I'm getting. For others of you, before I continue with these cards, I'm getting also another message that it could be job related. This could be like a boss that is offering you a new role, but what I'm getting is that maybe this is something that you didn't send an application for, or maybe you sent an application for another job. There is something that is a twist, but in a positive way. With the Temperance here is another Sagittarius card, so another fire sign card. This is again healing, but this is also patience. Here is the sun is shining, like here. So there are better times ahead. We mentioned also when the rainbow is here. So there's a lot of emotions and feelings and happiness that is coming in for you here. And we see also there's a lot of flowers that are growing here, like with the flower plant that you selected. And there's also another ice cream here. So again, a confirmation about this person, that maybe you have some childhood memories or memories back in time. This is something that is going to make you quite happy. Maybe for some of you it was a wish for you to reconnect with this person again. And we can see there's going to be a lot of balance that is coming in your life, and equilibrium. We saw that with the lotus flowers, the 2 lotus flowers. So again, like I mentioned, for some of you it's some type of job opportunity. For others of you it's reconnecting with a former friend, or somebody that wants to catch up again, somebody that there's been some transformation, there's been some healing, and it could be a long time coming. For those of you that this is a job offer, it could be that this is a dream that you had since you were a child, and maybe you have the possibility now, or your lower self, to dream that, and that's why this possibility is coming out. With the Tower in reverse, this also is has a lot of Mars energy, such as, Aries. Easter is in Aries season, and Scorpio season. But in this case, when the Tower is in reverse, when these things happen, like this person from the past contacts you or reconnects with you, or this job offer that is coming in, it's gonna shake, kind of, maybe you're gonna get very surprised, because we saw this Ace of Cups, you don't see it coming. It's in a surprising way, the way that this person or the job offer will come to you. But this Tower moment is not going to be in a bad way. It's going to be, oh, wow, but then you're happy, if you know what I mean. It's not like a Tower moment, oh my god, everything is shaking. This is going to be positive for you also, because we have Temperance, so we have all this, the rays of the sun is shining. This is beautiful, because the Ace of Cups, like I mentioned, is something that's going to make you happy, or a connection, or a job offer. And with the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Temperance is also about healing, so better times ahead. So okay, let's continue with one more row before I take the oracle cards. Let's see what can we. Oops, okay, sorry about that. That came fast. Let's see how many cards do we have. Okay. First card, oh, another confirmation. The first card we got is the 6 of Cups. Oh, I love this. Let's see how many cards do we have here. Okay. Then we have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, we see the story. I'm just going to see if we need some censoring. Okay, I will take some censoring for this card. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Very good. So just, what is the back of the deck? Let's see. Oh, the back of the deck is the Queen of Cups. This is a lot of water energy. We mention again emotions, feelings, like the first card, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups. This is the energy, so not the gender. You could also have water energy in your chart, such as Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer zodiac sign. But this is also something that is going to make you so happy that this thing is happening. And there's something about divine timing, because with the wings here and the angel wings, and there's a lot of angels kind of celebrating, for the energy of the Queen. So I'm getting that you're going to be happy. Could be for some of you different things that are happening in short time, because Easter is normally, well, it depends on traditions and religions around the world, but it starts, you know, with the weekend before, and then we have the holidays, and some lands, some countries, they have celebration, or they have the day off, like holiday, on the second day of Easter. So some countries is actually like 8-9 days, depending, but just as a period. So let's say 10 days. And getting there's a lot of things going on, but positive things. Like it's a lot of also people that you're anchoring. But what is most important thing? You see the cup with the heart, confirmation with the Ace of Cups. Something's gonna make you real happy. And if it doesn't seem like that at the beginning, it's going to be that. So before I need to censor the card a little bit and just some little unity. Okay, so the Six of Cups, is this a confirmation? This is somebody from the past that is going to contact you. As we can see, this person is offering a cup. We also, there is the sun here, and we also mentioned that you had some type of childhood memories. It could be everything from camping, you know, going fishing, maybe hiking, difference. So this is somebody that is reconnecting with you. And if it is a job offer, again, this is something that's going to make you very happy, and maybe it was a childhood dream. The next card that we have is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a little bit like the Three of Swords. As we can see, this person is sad. There's been maybe something that wasn't so positive, a little bit of heartbreak or disappointment. Could be a little bit of depressed maybe. But there is 3 cups that are kind of down, but there's still 2 of them. So as you can see, the celebration is taking momentum. I don't know what I said, celebration, but okay, there's obviously going to be a celebration. The situation is getting momentum, because we can see the birds is singing. And birds are messengers in many ways. They can give warning, they can also, you know, be happy, communication, but it's also about celebration, because when the birds are singing, this is also a confirmation that there is spring, something new, a new cycle. But you still have, as you can see, the 2 cups that are filled with fish. And one is blue, one is red, so you still have options, you still have possibilities. And it could be, again, because you have a lot of 2s. You have like 2 flowers there, you have 2 bells that you had also in the other card, and you have 2 cups remaining here. It could be that it's 2 things. Okay, so for some of you it's recognition from a friend or 2 friends from the past. And then we have a job opportunity. But as we can see, and this is quite different because this is wands and this is cups. Do you see? 2 bells here, 2 bells here. With this pink thread, meaning that this is the invitation or the opportunity or people contacting you or the job offer is positive. So again, we have a confirmation. So a little bit of censoring. Let me see. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like this. Okay, so this is the Judgment card, and this also a Scorpio card, but we have a lot of water and fiery energy. But again, it was about, you know, being happy, being in the feelings. This is some type of, could be like the person from the past had a wake-up call, but I'm getting also communication with a trumpet, and this is an angel. So there's something about divine timing when this job offer comes in, or when this person or persons are contacting you. You use your discernment and instinct, but there's a lot of happiness going on, so something going to be happy for a long run. And as we can see here, there is also grapes, that's abundance, and apple. It's also very healthy, and you know, this says an apple that keeps the doctor away, meaning that is also something positive. It was something related to health. There's something positive also there. Maybe you're getting more energy or feeling better or something. And again, we have another confirmation with the strawberry, like the candy crane, like we mentioned about, yeah, with the King of Wands and the ice cream. So again, this is something that's going to give a lot of happiness, and there's a lot of child energy. So maybe you know people from the past that you knew while you grow up, or maybe it was a childhood dream to have this job opportunity. But there's a lot of happiness, communication also, we can see that. Let's see, last card here. Eight of Pentacles, yes. Yes, you can see, when this happens, you don't see it coming, but you're going to be very, very happy. You're kind of with your work and so on, but as you can see, there is heart shapes, meaning this is happiness, meaning your heart is going to be happy. And I mentioned balance and equilibrium, and we can see this, we have 6 pentacles hanging there, which is very beautiful. And you're working on one, but there you have one ready. But you have 2 here, and you have 2 hearts. So again, maybe something about 2 persons contacting you or something. Another thing is, if this is a job opportunity, this is a person that wants you to work with them, sees your skills, somebody that is very ambitious, has good work ethics, and has a lot to give to the company. But it's also going to be a win-win situation, because it's going to be a balanced situation, meaning that it will be give and take. And if it's, you know, somebody from the past, there's somebody that wants to invest in you, meaning wants to generous, invite you to things, and also wants to experience happiness together, like create new solid memories is what I'm getting. So I'm going to take 2 oracle cards to finish your pile for Easter messages. So let's see for pile 1. Crow Spirit, 1-7. You have 8 again. And we mentioned Leo. Maybe there's something about, you know, 1st of July or 7th of January also. But Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. I mentioned that you have birds in the cards. And I also mentioned that birds are messengers, everything about, you know, warning, celebration, happy times. And you can see also there are some birds that they travel when there are change of seasons, and they can not only notice, but they feel, you know, if there's something changing in area. So again, I'm getting that this is a message coming in for you, and we can see there's illumination here around the heart chakra. So something positive, somebody's going to contact you, which is very nice. So just another confirmation. And I'm going to take another card here. I'm not looking at them because it's written, so I'm not going to see what it says. Okay, so for pile 1, what is the next message? Let's see. This is actually quite nice. Let's see, but you have, let's see, this is the one that came out. Okay. My memory is perfect. I remember everything easily. But what I'm getting here is, again, that this is a childhood memory that you had about maybe job opportunity, or you had good memories with this person or persons that are contacting you. And this is a messenger from Archangel Zadkiel, and it says, call upon me, the Archangel memory, when you need to increase your mental abilities, remember facts, or release unhappy memories. But I'm getting also that if you just experience some sad times, a little bit of depression or heartbreak or things that weren't happy, then this is changing. This is changing starting from Easter time. So, like this. So this is what I had for you. Beautiful part 1. So hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for subscribing. Menting. See you next time. Peace and love. Have a nice Easter. Go. So hello pile 2 and welcome. If you selected the 9 of biscuits or the 9 of pentacles, and you also selected house, this is your reading. First of all, it could be that you are eating some type of sweets, because we have all these biscuits and we have strawberries. That's also to do with abundance, but also happy times. For some of you, it could be that maybe you are ending some type of timeline that you were very independent, or you were by yourself and a little bit in a hermit mode. Maybe you were spending time in solo, alone. You didn't want to interact, socialize with people. I'm getting that this is changing. With the bird here, it reminds me a little bit about a little house, that you can make out of wood for the birds. So there's something about maybe that you're also being more in nature. Maybe you're going hiking. But with the house, it's also to do of home. Maybe you are traveling to visit some family or friends. Maybe that they live, I don't know what I'm getting right now, the Alps. It could be, because some people, when it's Easter time, they travel skiing also. Well, let's see. Okay, for pile 2, hope you're doing great. Thank you for being here. What is the messages for today, please, Spirit? The Knight of Swords. The Death, but this is positive, okay? So don't take it negative. It's positive. The Lovers. These cards next to each other. So leave me. I need one more card, please. The World. Wow. We have 3 major arcanas next to each other. Okay, I'm going to have one more word, but I just looked at the back of the deck and it says the Hermit. I just mentioned that I felt you were in Hermit mode, so this is a confirmation. Kind of you being maybe also into introspection, or maybe try to think about things. With 3 major arcanas, even though we're speaking about Easter and this is just a short amount of period, there's a lot of things that is happening. There's big changes and big transformation. First of all, I'm getting that no matter, this is a big transformation, you're entering a new cycle. So you're ending a cycle and you're entering a new and more happy cycle. Like I mentioned, it could be that you have been alone or felt alone, or you weren't with people, or you need to detach because of situations, people, etc. But I mentioned with the biscuits and with the strawberry, this is changing. And there is also, with kind of the bird standing on you, and then you have this little house for the bird. It's kind of, you are going to feel that things are coming into place. You're also going to feel that you are coming home to yourself. The Knight of Swords, this is a energy of fast energy, air energy, such as Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So this is something new. There's a new balance. Your life is changing a lot. It could start already in Easter time. With the first year, with the Death card, this is a Scorpio card, I'm getting that there is a cycle that is ending, and for some of you, straightforward, your single days are over. Because the Nine of Pentacles is a card about a lot of your dependency, that you are focused on yourself, you're focused on your growth, you have reached some type of level, and now there's a possibility to end your single days, if it does what you want. Of course, you have free will, because there's a new cycle about love coming in. Beautiful love, 2 swans is their soulmates, they mate for life, and there's a beautiful love coming in for you. Again, this is Gemini, meaning that Gemini season, we had Gemini here as well, maybe quite significant. That's from May to June, so that's not far away after Easter. But it's a big transformation that you have undergone. It could be also that because we had the Hermit card, Maybe you change some type of, could be diet, exercise, or just thinking. Maybe you had new goals, affirmations of what you wanted further in your life. With the World card is again, is confirmation you have completed a cycle. This is a new cycle waiting for you. See how much happiness there's. The cards are quite, there's calmness also. So there's two messages. For like one message is love coming in for you. It could be that you are meeting your future partner, a new cycle. Moving together, we had the house here also, and commitment. For those of you that this is not about love, there's also a cycle, that new cycle for you, and something that you are living in the past, which is happening quite quickly. There is some type of communication coming in, and we see the feather, so not a sword, we see a feather. Feather is also normally symbols about, it could be, guides, also sometimes, family or ancestors also. But with the World card again, I'm getting that your life is changing, that you are going to connect with more people. There's also going to be more abundance, but there's also with the World energy. For some of you, you're actually moving abroad, like moving homes. But I would like to have more cards before. Okay. Fast energy, like I mentioned. Okay, so the first card, the Page of Wands, beautiful. Yes. Let's see, what is the next card? Oh, the Queen of Swords. So we still again with the air energy. The Five of Swords, and this came in reverse, which is good. This is the next card that we had. Have the Tower. Oh, there's a lot of Tower moments going on for the collective here. Let's see, what is the back of that? So all these cards came at once, meaning that there's fast momentum. Things are changing quite fast. Yeah, and the Eight of Wands behind, back of the deck, meaning again fast momentum. But there's also communication, like I mentioned. There's communication. You're going to interact with a lot of people. I'm getting, for some reason, I'm seeing, in my mind's eye, like a cake. Maybe you're having a birthday this Easter time, meaning you are an Aries, or maybe you are attending to a birthday, or maybe there's some type of Easter ritual, because in many countries they have Easter rituals that they have candles, they go to a church, or temple or synagogue, and then there's also processions going on in streets, with different traditions and religious symbols. So there's something that is happening, and also you are meeting new people. But there's a lot of communication going on. So big transformation. First of all, we have the Page of Wands here. For those of you that this is about love, this could be something that is make you very happy. Again, we have this fire energy, such as Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But you can see the person, and this is not the gender, just energy. Look, the person is so happy holding the candle. So there's something that is stimulating that's going to make you really, really happy. And I'm getting also, Egypt, maybe significant. Maybe you are traveling there because we had the World card, or maybe you're moving there. And we have the two flowers here. The two flowers reminds me about UK, and this the red flowers that they have. I know they have it in other countries, but they use it also to honor people in different arrangements. I have been attending to one of them. So this type of this poppy seed flower. There's also a lot of calmness. So there's some type of celebration coming in. And it could be you're moving homes, moving abroad, or you're meeting an important love, personal love connection. We have air energy again, like we mentioned, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And I think Gemini is quite important season, but maybe starts a little bit in Easter time. So here we have the transformation with all the butterflies, and both with the world and the death card, there is a big transformation going on in your life. There's things you're saying goodbye to, or because you choose to do that, you're opening up for this new cycle, the new life. You're also opening up your throat chakra, meaning that you are communicating. Like we can see the person, this is the energy, so not the gender. This is what I want, this is what I want to do, this is my decision. Because with all this sports energy and the lovers, that is also a card about decision. This also could be, you are putting boundaries, maybe in a new way when it comes to love. You're also putting boundaries when you decide to relocate, to travel abroad. And also how you're going to interact with new people. But because there's new people, no matter what, coming in your life. So I'm getting also something about you are more grounded. You have transformed, but you have also your energy is glowing and spanning. So as always, you use your discernment, your instinct, but there's a lot of positive things going on ahead. With the Five of Swords, again, sports energy, this is good that it's in reverse, because I'm getting that when you have been in hermit mode, you have released a lot of thoughts, you have released a lot of situations, people, and you are focusing more on what you want, not on what you don't want, but focusing about this is my future, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to create. And as we can see, if we take a look, the people on the cards are holding something. And this is, for me, this is a sign about power. Wow. Okay, you can stand. Okay. It's a sign about power, and we have the Angel Aura quartz, the ball that just moved, meaning is symbolic that this is a new cycle for you. There's a new transformation about your future. So as we can see, this is the bird. Then we have the person holding the feather. Then we have this some type of crow. And then we have the world card that's always holding something. And this holding two candles. So again, this is about decision. A decision for you. You can see this person is looking very direct at us, meaning you choose for yourself. And again, we have a candle here, so the celebration coming in. And here there's also another feather. Feather. So all where there's persons, there's a person holding something. Meaning you are taking control of your life, meaning also the celebrations coming in. And for some of you, because of all these feathers, it could be that you're getting direct communication from ancestors, or it could be also that you are guided, like showing the way, kind of with similar with the crystal ball. You're having a glance of the future. So with the Tower, this is Scorpio card, but this is meaning that your life is changing. There's going to be like the Tower moment. Maybe for those of you who are not going to be single anymore, this will be a Tower moment, because maybe you haven't experienced that type of relationship or being in a committed relationship. For those of you, if you are moving abroad, maybe you haven't done that before, and that your life is going to change. And also the big transformation together with the Death card. And if you are also kind of being in contact with new people, so you are going to have more boundaries, speak differently, and so on. or relocating. Maybe there's a completely different place that you are relocating, that you haven't lived maybe in that type of house before, or apartment or something. So I'm going to shuffle 2 oracle cards so we can have 2 more messages for you, beautiful tribe too. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. So again with the card 37, maybe you're 37 years old, or maybe you had birthday the 7th of March or the 3rd of July. This is also a Leo card, of course a lion, but it says be generous of spirit. I'm getting more that spirit is being generous when it comes to you, because of things that you have experienced, and because of this transformation, because you have also surrendered, and you're taking more the leap of faith, taking charge of what you want, focusing on what you want. So this is the awards that you're getting also, you know, with the illumination. So 1 more oracle card for you, pile 2, let's see. And the message is for Easter. Oops. Let's see what we have here. Yes. Today I choose faith over fear. I stand tall in my trust in the divine. I just mentioned that you have surrendered, and you're also choosing yourself. So this is a confirmation. We are messengers from Source, whose entire purpose is to make you feel safe. Trust that you are adored and protected in all ways. So this message from your guardian angels. And I also mentioned that with all these feathers, it could be that you have guides or some ancestors that is guiding you on your next path. It could be for some of you that you're going to feel more at home, you know, kind of more confident also, you know, home is where the heart is, but also you are moving, relocating, maybe with another person, or you are moving to a different type of house or home that you have experienced before. I'm also getting that this is something that you have been manifesting, because I just split the deck and it says, I am present, I'm focused, my powers of manifestation are unlimited. Exactly. You have been manifesting it, but this is before, because you have this big transformation that the universe is rewarding you. And it's from Archangel Metatron. Call upon me for grounding and assistance in manifesting your personal goals with confidence. So again, we mentioned that you have become more grounding in energy. You know, it's more about growth and expansion, but also home. You're more being comfort in the energy. And we can see the wings here. Very beautiful. And there's a lot of green, meaning that there is heart chakra opening. Also with the green clothes and the green dress and the green, you know, the lion's heart is something that is very pure and good. So this is what I had for you, Palti. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching. See you next time, and have a happy Easter. Peace and love. Hello, welcome, pile 3. If you selected the energy of the Empress and this purple egg, this is your reading about Easter messages. So, first of all, this is the energy of the Empress, and together with the egg, straight away, it could actually be that you are becoming pregnant during Easter, or you are getting the information that you are pregnant, or your partner is pregnant. Or for those of you that maybe want to adopt, there's maybe some information coming in that now the application is approved, and the other is going to be possible. For those of you that this is not the case, this is something I'm getting that creation and money is coming in for you. Because as we can see with the Empress, there's a lot of jewelry, different type of gemstones, ruby, and there's also, you know, there's a lot of Venusian energy such as Libra or Taurus. We're soon approaching Taurus right after Easter. But it's something new that is being creating. I'm getting something is working behind the scenes with the Easter egg and the Empress. So there's something, could be like something about money, but it's something about creation, fertility, and maybe you're experiencing or you're getting the news that you're going to become grandparent for the first time. So let's see. So again, thank you for being here and hope you're doing great, pile 3. Let's see the first card. The Four of Swords. So please for pile 3, what are the messages? The Six of Wands. Nice. Oh, the Lovers. Yep. The Eight of Cups. I think we're gonna have one more card. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so first of all, with the Four of Swords, there is some type of pause. There is also waiting time, and it's also, I'm feeling that this all is praying. For those of you that, you know, maybe have been praying for a baby, for a child, this is something that is the end of this stagnation or end of the difficulties becoming pregnant, for instance, or the waiting time when the news are coming that there is a new birth upcoming. I'm seeing also in my mind's eye the card of Four of Swords in the Light Seer's Tarot, and this actually is a person lying on a nest. That's also symbolic about birth, you know, baby. So there's something that is birthing. For those of you that it has not to do with children, this is something that is changing, because to be in the energy of the Empress, this is divine energy. This is something big that is changing for you. You are attracting a lot of wealth and fortune is what I'm getting. There's also some type of stability and contract. I'm getting already with all these cards that there's going to be a lot of decisions that you will need to make. So the Six of Wands, of course, if you are getting news that you are expecting a child and this is what you wanted for a long time, there is celebration ahead. This is victory. For those of you that have been experiencing difficult times or stagnant times, kind of you try different things in other ways, this is changing, because going from the Four of Swords that you are kind of sleeping or praying and going to the Six of Wands, this is victory, this is happiness. There's also celebration with other people. You have the Lovers, and again, if you are expecting or want to have a baby with your partner, this is something that I'm seeing, that this is happy times, you're happy together, you're also telling other people. And maybe something that was long time coming, because we see the snake, and the last year was the snake, now we are in the year of the horse. So there's something that is changing, kind of things were difficult or slow down. But for others of you is this decision. There's a lot of decisions that you will need to take for yourself, also when it comes to abundance and more stability in your life. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Cups, and this almost a little bit similar again with the Four of Swords, because this is a card that you are leaving something behind. you're kind of going into better times is what I'm getting. So, you know, if it comes to kids, then of course this is the time we're celebrating. This is, you're leaving the past behind. Maybe that you wanted to have kids for a long time and it wasn't possible, and this is happening now. For others of you, you are leaving behind some type of life that you felt was in your comfort zone, but didn't give you the happiness, the money, the abundance, the stability that you wanted. We have also the Knight of Pentacles card, and this is also Taurus. We have Taurus with the energy of the Empress. So maybe something is happening just after Easter, because Taurus season is from April to May. It's also Capricorn and Virgo, but here we can see it's kind of, it seems like you're ready to take off. The sun is shining, so there's definitely brighter times ahead. There's something solid. It could be that something that took a long time, because it's the slowest moving card, you know, at Pentacles. It took a very long time, but it's more like the turtle, you know, slow and steady, but it wins the race. So I'm getting that abundance again and wealth coming in, but you will need to leave something in the past, and there will also needs to be some choices. What is interesting is if we put these two cards together, we can see almost like this branch is following. And you have 6-6. There's also a number that has to do with love, equilibrium, like balance, and also better times ahead and celebration. But it's also about, you know, choices. Okay, let's see another roll. Let's see, what can we know about Easter messages? The Magician, beautiful. Wow, the High Priestess. Look at that, 1-2. So it's almost like the branch from the 6, you know, the Lovers, and the 6 of Wands. There's something nice changing for you. There's victory and celebration ahead. 10 of Swords, the 8 of Wands. So you have also a lot of 8s. Could be also you have Leo energy in our chart. Something give this, so it's coming. Wheel of Fortune. Oh yeah. 3 Major Arcana, so things are changing. Well, back of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So for you, like I mentioned, if you wanted to have a kid, or there's news about a kid, if you're a grandmother or your partner is pregnant, as we can see, I mentioned that I saw a nest in my mind's eye. Here is kind of the little owl here. So there's some birth news coming and happiness. And for those of you that it doesn't resonate with you, this is a big opportunity for you to change your life, to be victorious again, happy, like you felt when you were a child, you know, when we didn't have worries, we were more lighthearted, we believed more in some way, even though circumstances will help. This is being happy again, joy. You are going to allow yourself to be more joyous, to be celebration, happiness. This is coming in for you, so happy times. Really nice, I love it. So it's a lot about this Wands energy, like happy, like I mentioned, Leo energy, adventurous, taking action, creating. It's also a lot about the 5th house, that also has to do with creation. So with the Magician here, and with the 4 of Swords, this is actually, you have manifested this. You have been praying, there's maybe rituals, journaling, etc. For instance, for those that has to do with, you know, upcoming news of a baby, to manifesting, this is coming. For others of you, this is, you know, you have the Magician, they're all the tools. You have all the tools to manifest your life. It seems like maybe something has held you back. It could be limiting beliefs, or it could be external factors or circumstances. But look, here's everything. Here's the cup, here's the pentacle, here's the one, here's the sword. And with a red cape, you are able to change the life to have this beautiful happy life celebration. So you go from the 1 to the 2 major arcana, which is very important. The High Priestess. You are kind of stepping up quite fast after times that has been stagnant, after ending a painful cycle. For those of you that are kind of wanting kids, maybe it took years, long time, a lot of effort. Maybe you needed help. Maybe it's been a lot of times, money, etc. But look at the owl on the moon. You have the moon and the sun different in different ways in the cards here. And there's illumination, is happiness. We're finally seeing the success, we're finally seeing the things we can accomplish, things in life that we wanted. And also following your intuition, believing more is what I'm getting. You are believing more. When the Magician also pops up, you are manifesting things, it's because you believe that you could make it, that you could change the things. The Ten of Swords, this is an end of a cycle. This cycle is passed together with also the Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords. These difficult times or stagnation, these are changing. There, like I mentioned, there is several decisions coming in for you. You have the Eight of Wands and this card about fast momentum, meaning that even though it's slow-moving energy, it will seem like it's fast-moving because things have been taking so long that when things finally start to change, happen, good news, it seems like things are moving quickly. But this is positive news. This is also celebration, and there's kind of positive news. There's also some type of equality, reciprocal. Even like this is not one way, this is two ways. And together again we have the Wheel of Fortune, that is number 10. Maybe you're saying 10, 10 a lot, but it's the end of a cycle, starting another cycle. And maybe there's something significant about the letter T, or a country that has to do with tea, or a city. I know for some reason I'm here in Toledo, that's in Spain, could be significant. I'm getting also the name Tony. But there is something that is changing for you. Something that maybe you didn't allow yourself to dream or to believe. We have the Four of Swords. It's a card about, you know, also things moving slowly, but you are praying, you're wanting, you're desiring. And maybe you felt you were in this kind of, in the small wheel, you know, in the house. And it was not possible to come out for some reason. This is symbolically. Like maybe you didn't dare to believe, or it was difficult for things that happened. But no matter what, this is good news coming. You're manifesting a lot of big things for you. You may be also becoming more spiritual, following more your instinct. You're saying goodbye to many things. It's the end of a cycle. There's new life coming in, and of course if it's baby coming, you know, children, this is a new life, a new birth, but it's also you're changing your life. This is something that also is fated. You know, this is destiny. That was supposed to happen also now, but this is also because of the work that you've done, that you believed, you're the magician, you believed in yourself, you followed your instinct, you followed your downloads. And you've done a lot of shadow work is what I'm getting. And also I'm getting that you believe that it was possible, so believe in the impossible, like believe that everything is possible. That's where these things are changing, and there's the choices that you will need to take, but there's beautiful choices. Because I'm getting that some of you, even though you don't want to say this loud, you want to change things. You want to be in the energy of the Empress. You want to attract not only abundance and happiness. Abundance is not only about money. It's been happy, comfort times, creating. Maybe there's something that you are creating that you never told anybody, or you were afraid. Maybe there's something about writing a book. Maybe for some of you, you want to move to the country, you know, and live as a farmer. Maybe you didn't believe that was possible, because we have a lot of green energy, we have a lot of forest. But this is changing. This is beautiful. Okay, so 2 more oracle cards for you in the Easter messages. Okay, so pile 3. What can we need now? Okay, you have 2 cards. I'm gonna take them both. The first card that you got here, 47. Yeah, it could be that you have birthday the 7th of April. This is just after Easter. Or you're 47 years. Or you have birthday the 1st of July. Maybe there's Constitution Day, you know, in your country, because there are several countries that actually celebrate the 4th of July. But again, I'm getting, you know, we can see here is the pig spirit, and pig has also to do with farming. But this is kind of a little pig that has wings. Like I mentioned, something of this is fated, but it's also about abundance. And it says, use your mind wisely. And this is being the magician, meaning that you are manifesting what you desire, but also what you deserved. And it's divine timing. This is happening now. And 11 may be significant, so together is 2. We have 2, 2 here again, so maybe you're seeing 2, 2, 2. Dragonfly, this has to do with transformation. It's a very big sign for synchronicity if you see it. Truth, transcendence, illusion. And again, this is about manifesting. Manifesting that you believe, you have prayed, you have vision, you have affirmations, everything to change the life for beautiful something, because you are changing the things that you want. If there's something that you're, you know, comfortable, happy about, then it's not change. So 1 more card for you. For pile 3, what is the last message for today? Okay, let's see. See, what do we have here? And it says, in this moment, I'm all right, everything is okay. And that is true. You're living all these pastimes, things that didn't serve you, things that didn't make you happy. You're focusing on what you want, focusing on happiness. It could be that you're thinking about the past, but not in the same way. You're kind of maybe forgiving, releasing, and yes, that was a part of your life, but you're not kind of dwelling about it or thinking about difficult times. You're focusing on the positive. That's what things are changing for you. You're accomplishing the things. So this is for the guardian angels. Think of us as your dearest friends. We're always with you, loving you from birth to death, life after life. And what is interesting, we spoke already about birth. So this is that you are birthing something new in your life. But you had 1 more card. And it's so beautiful because you can see, look at all this love that is surrounding you, all this happiness. People being happy for you. It says, my psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. I mentioned the High Priestess. I told you were maybe also not be more in your instincts, but kind of allowing downloads and surrendering. Angelic messages now flow easily to me, because you're opening for that. And this is Archangel Jeremiah. Look, all this purple, this opening also could be for some of you opening third eye chakra. Look at this synchronicities. Purple, purple. When you call upon me, I will empower you to develop your spiritual gifts so you can more easily receive heaven's messages. So another thing is, when you're manifesting, you're kind of manifesting a little bit with the universe. Not many people know that, but even though the technique that you use, you're kind of being in that energy to attract what you want, like being in the Empress energy, allowing things to happen. So sometimes you focus on something and then you let it go a little bit, kind of detach a little bit, so you allow the universe to come with the opportunities. And another thing is that the opportunities not always come in the way that we wanted to manifest it. So there's also about letting a little bit go of the control, because it can come in other ways and positive ways. But again, there's purple and purple, and you have the purple egg again. This is also being more in your instinct, magician energy, believing praying affirmations again, but also accepting these downloads. And like it says right in the card here, is when you call upon, for instance, Archangel Jeremiah, or you know, what you believe in, it will empower you, your spiritual gifts, even more, so you can get messages if you're open to that, if you want that, guidance, synchronicities, and also things that will happen during time, like having more dreams, downloads. And this is also about card about when you're dreaming, you're also manifesting. So there's a lot of transformation, birthing coming in for you, good news, happiness, being more also in tune with the spiritual realms. So this is what I have for you, beautiful pile 3. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for liking, subscribing and watching. Have a nice Easter. Peace and love.